Hey guys, Tara here. Welcome back to another BeamNG drive video. And just like in the last race, in last time we've got 5 cars, but of course it's a continuation from last time. So we had 2 new cars because the ETK and the Pazima did terribly. And this car, the SBR, was actually the winner, but because it was basically the same speed as the Pazima, I've changed this to be the front running car. So second place is the Legrand, but it's the V6 variant of it. And then a new third place car is a V8 Moonhawk. And then from last time you still got the Bolide, but in a different colour this time. And then the F1 car, which actually has sound this time, and is based off one of the Vodafone McLarens, or Yodaphone, as it actually says. So hopefully the audio problem will be fixed this time, because I noticed on the last one it was a bit low, but again I'm still experimenting since this is as I'm recording this my third only PC video. So you say last time to see which car lasts the longest after 2 laps, if any of them actually crawl to the finish line. So once again, just going to set them all to random and hope they all go, and see what mayhem the F1 car, the Yodaphone McLaren, can cause this time. Once again, before at least the cars, definitely comment down below which car you think is going to win. Honestly, I'm still feeling good about the Bolide. It's pretty much the best compromise between speed and strength, I think. But then again, the Yodaphone McLaren is just going to completely ram it out of the way. So now set the time back to normal speed, and then let's see what mayhem is caused this time. That's a pretty poor start. Oh no, the Bolide's already... Has the Bolide already gone round? Yeah, the Bolide's already gone. Oh, that has not gone very well. The Legrand isn't going as fast as I thought it would have been. The Moonhawk's already being bullied by the Yodaphone McLaren, and I'll slow this down. Well, the Moonhawk's going around in the circle. Now the question is it caught? Is anything actually caught from that? Well, it's taken the bumper with it, so yeah, I'm going to remove the bumper from the McLaren. Let's get this out of the way before it eats it, and then all the problems will happen if it actually starts eating the bumper. I just need a good yank on it though to pull it free, which hopefully I can do. Actually, pull it this way. It goes underneath the front wheel. Oh no, it's going to the side pod. It's done things I didn't want it to do. Come on, out you come, bumper. These bumpers are really causing a lot of issues. It's causing more issues when they're detached than when they're actually attached to the cars, but that should be the bumper now out of the way. And that's got to hope that the Moonhawk goes the right direction once it's restarted. But okay, so it's still the SBR out in the lead, untouched so far by the Legrand, which is disappointingly slow. Oh! Things have gone wrong for the Moonhawk. Slammed into the wall by the Bolide, which has seen better days. But now here's the McLaren all over the back now of the Legrand. Is now part of the Legrand. Is now found its way inside the Legrand. Okay, so I need to separate these two now as well. And the McLaren definitely having issues. I'm just going to straight up take off the nose of it. I think will be the problem solved, but no, because the nose is stuck inside. So I'm going to take off the other side of the front wing, and I think the side panel of the Legrand has to come off now for these two to be separated from each other. Oh, but this is a... Oh, come on. Why has it got to be so strong? Let's go on side panel. Just remove yourself from the car. I'm going to up the ante on the pulling. Then that should be able to do it. Oh dear, I've taken the rear of the car with me. I've taken the rear of the car with me. That's not what I wanted to do. Has that worked? It worked. The cars are separated, and the McLaren's actually going to get a position out of that. Now I was going to see what's the Legrand up to now. Oh, the SBR4 is not going to be in for a fun time. Oh, the Legrand's deformed a bit, but it's going. The Moonhawk's... Oh! I've just seen the dent in the side of it. The Moonhawk's dead, and the Bolide is not going anywhere very fast either. But now it just seems, how long... Oh, here it comes. Here comes the McLaren. Here comes the McLaren. I'm going to slow this down when it catches up to it. It's got a puncture on the front, but Seems to be going all right so far. And, well, the SBR4's got some pretty decent speed in it as well. There we go, slow this down. Oh, right into the exhaust of the SBR4. But actually got away with that. Both the cars actually managed to somehow get away with that collision, and they're not going to get away with that one. It launches the SBR airborne. Why is completely ramming it? Well, it's actually just getting lodged on the exhaust, and now it's taken out the SBR4. It's taken out, but can SBR get its own back? No, the McLaren's just going to go on and win the race now, I would think. And the SBR4 facing the wrong way in the wall. Is it going to get itself out of here, or will it need me to... Which way is it going to go? It's going to go this way? Is this the right way? Yes, it's going the right way. I'm sparking a little bit. Well, the exhaust dragging, which I'm not really surprised about. And, oh, I forgot how much I deformed the Legrand, trying to remove it. Oh, there's the very dead Moonhawk. With the Bolide not faring too much better. I mean, it's still got some okay-ish speed. Can't see anything lodged in the wheel. I mean, that's bent around the wheel, so can't remove that. And then you just get the absolute speed of this McLaren. When the speedo updates, it's doing about over 80 mile an hour now. Yeah, 110, 112. So yeah, I'm pretty sure the McLaren's definitely going to go on and win this. But he has got to actually probably lap the Bolide, so that will be fun when he comes up to plough that out of the way. And then the SBR doing well in second place. Then the Legrand holding on in third. Nothing's actually dragging on the floor, so despite what I did to it, it's still holding up fairly well. I mean, if you look at it from the front, I mean, you can see the boots up, but it looks like a pretty good condition car compared to, well, the Moonhawk. Again, looks okay from the front, but it's just that massive whack in the side that it took from the Bolide that killed it. And killed a majority of the Bolide as well. It's got a puncture, which isn't going to help that as much, as the McLaren's already coming round to start the second lap. I mean, it should easily win, but whether it gets past the Bolide alright, that's going to be the main question, because there's absolutely no way the SBR's going to catch up to it. Or the Legrand, which is just trundling around on its own, well, I think it's maxed out now at 39 mile an hour. Honestly, I would have thought it would have gone faster than 39, 38 mile an hour. I would have thought the Moonhawk would have gone somewhere and not been, again, smacked to the side by this car is what killed it. And, oh, what's happened there? The McLaren's just gone airborne. The McLaren just got a bit of, well, I know these cars generate a lot of downforce, but I don't think, well, I guess a bit of air under it launches it airborne. I mean, that's going to have to be something that the other cars may have to deal with when they come around the final corner. I mean, the SBR's coming around to it now, so is that going to go randomly airborne? I mean, I wouldn't have thought so, and I wouldn't have thought the Legrand's ever going to get there at this speed. I mean, is that bumper dragging on the floor? Probably. Might go a bit faster if I just pull off this bumper. This might make a difference. And if it doesn't, then nothing lost, nothing gained, really. Now put it back up to normal speed. It was doing about 30, 28, 29 mile an hour. Now the bumper's removed. It's not actually going any faster, so I think something else is just dead with the car as well. Now the Bolide is actually on the back straight, so the McLaren might actually be able to go round it when he gets on the back straight, because I'm pretty sure this McLaren is definitely going to lap the Bolide, surely, with how slow the Bolide's crawling round. And now then, it looks like the SBR's actually got okay past the Moonhawk, so I guess the McLaren just got a bit of air under it and sent it airborne. And now the very deformed Legrand is slowly making it round to the final sector. As for the Bolide, it's about halfway down the straight, I think. And the McLaren is now coming up to the back straight. I mean, the only thing besides the front wing didn't really make a difference, so the only thing really wrong with this McLaren is the puncture on the front right wheel. So besides that, the McLaren's in pretty good condition, and if you can get past the Bolide, should go on to win the race, I would imagine. The SBR4, the exhaust isn't quite on the ground. Oh, and the spoiler's still there. The spoiler's managed to survive everything. And the Legrand is not gonna get lapped, so it's gonna get to finish the second lap. As for the Bolide, still can't quite see the McLaren coming up behind it yet, but imagine it's not going to be too long. I mean, it's just trundling along 30 mile an hour. And now here goes the McLaren on the back straight. It's been a bit far down, so I think I can just see the Bolide up in the distance, or that might just be the barriers. I can't quite see what that is. Yeah, that's the barrier. So the Bolide's a bit further round than where the McLaren currently is, but coming up now into the braking zone, it all depends where if the McLaren catches now. So yeah, it's going to catch. The Bolide's just coming up now into the braking zone, so it just depends how hard of a collision there's going to be. So it looks like it's going to the braking zone, so it's going to slow this down a little bit, and this is going to be painful. This is going to be painful. Right into the back of the Bolide. Takes out the rear wing, and the McLaren actually is going to get round the Bolide, is it? No, just couldn't quite get turned. It's going to ramp over it. It's going to ramp over the Bolide. No, it's wearing it. It's wearing the Actually, the Bolide's wearing the McLaren. And it's just going to ramp off the back of it. Is it actually going to come back down, or are these two now stuck together? I think they're okay. They're coming down to landing. The McLaren's on two wheels, but it's landed it though. So the McLaren's alright. The Bolide has seen better days, and is now just blocking the McLaren. Now it's going to get taken out by the McLaren. And yeah, that's it for the Bolide. Oh no, it's keeping it side by side. It's trying to keep it round, but the McLaren manages to get round. And now the Bolide's a lap down, so that's disqualified from the next round as well. Just automatically, if you're lapped or don't finish, then you're out the next round as well if you finish last. But because the Bolide's a lap down and the Moonhawk, so that's the two cars which will be going out at least, unless anything else magically goes out as well. So I'm going to let the McLaren go past the Moonhawk once again. I mean, it's obvious it's going to win. And of course, it's finish line. I was going to see when it crosses the finish line. Oh, it has. I'm going to see now. If it gets past the Moonhawk, does it magically catch any airtime again? It's coming up to it now. Going past it, no airtime this time. So imagine it did just get a bit of air under it on the time before. And now it's going to be the SBR, which comes home in second place. And now what about the Bolide? Oh, the Bolide's having issues. The Bolide is having a lot of issues. I think that rear bumper underneath it is definitely something that needs to be removed. Which, come on, bumper. Oh, this one's a lot easier to remove. Okay, that's half of it off. I was taught the bottom diffuser along with it, but the Bolide's out the next round anyway, so having your diffuser removed isn't going to make it really any difference. Oh, the exhaust come with it. Is the exhaust detached? I think it might be. Yeah, it's going to move the exhaust out of the way, if anything, as well, so when the SBR comes around, the exhaust isn't in the way. Well, I'm going to let the Bolide finish the lap. If it can finish the lap, I mean, it's got no reason to be crawling around now. I mean, it just seems very, very confused. Oh, it's stalled now as well. I think the Bolide might be dead, actually. Oh no, it's going. It's got going again, so I think it's going to be alright. Now it just depends if it can get out of the way before the SBR comes around, because coming up to it now, into the braking zone, it's not going to be the hardest of hits, but the Bolide should really have got going by now, which it is going. I'll run over the spoiler though. That's going to affect it. Actually, no. You just got a little bounce over it, but besides that, it was alright. Now it's going to come up to lap the steaming slow Bolide, although the Bolide is keeping actually a bit to the inside. So is the Bolide going to let the SBR go past it when it comes up to it? No, it's on the racing line. It's just sticking on the racing line, and it's going to be a hit. It's going to be a hit. The Bolide's gone round again. Is it going to come back in front of the SBR though? I mean, the Bolide's angled to come back in front. No. Just doesn't manage to get the angle back round in front. So the SBR, but of course the SBR didn't win. So the SBR's out the next round as well. So you're going to have almost we're going to have 3 new cars, so pretty much a new grid for the next race. But the SBR though, it's did a decent job. It's done a pretty decent job. I mean, the exhaust is now in the floor, pretty much. But coming across the finish line, the SBR is going to come across the line in second, but it's not going to be enough to see it go through into the next round, because it needed to win the race. Because it won last time, so it's just going to come to a stop. But still, pretty decent outings from the SBR, I have to say. And then it's going to be a bit of a wait till the Legrand gets to the line. What about the Bolide? Oh, the Bolide is going to get to the line, though. Very slowly, but because it's been lapped, it's disqualified from the next round. The thing, you've got to win or you've got to finish on the lead lap. That's the ways. to continue into the next round. And it's going to... Oh, it's stalled again. Come on, Bolide. You can make it. Come on, engine broken. No, come on, roll, Bolide. Come on, you can finish the lap. You can still finish the lap at least. And he's got some pretty good momentum, losing a few miles an hour. Come on, don't die this close to the finish line. Come on, Bolide. You can make it. Is this even real speed? Yeah, this is in real time. I just thought how slow it was going. It wasn't actually in real speed. Come on, Bolide, you're so close. Come on, don't give up now. You can make it. Come on. Just a little bit further to go. Down to 4 miles an hour. That puncture really isn't helping with the momentum. You need to get the back set of wheels across the line for it to count. Come on, Bolide. You're almost there. There's a few more rotations and you're going to make it. Are you going to make it? Come on. Come on. No! You didn't make it. Unless you get rammed by the Legrand, you're not going to finish because your back wheels aren't over the finish line. Literally one more rotation round would have done it, but no, it's just died right on the finish line. And now it's just the Legrand that's going to be left to finish. And now finally making its way up to the finish is the Legrand. It's been a long time since this got him. I mean, it's actually got around the lap. I mean, besides the rear deformities, that's the only bit of damage that's on the car. So it wasn't a question of if, it was more just when he would actually get around to the finish. But it's finally managed to actually get round. But the question is it going to push the Bolide across the finish line? I mean, it makes no difference for the Bolide. It's out anyway. But it just depends. Can it actually finish the race? I mean, it's coming in line. I think the Legrand might... Is it going to push it across the line, or is it just running just wide of it? I think it's going to go just wide of the Bolide. Is it going to hit it? No! And the Bolide is not going to be able to finish. Well then, just got to stop the Legrand now. And then that's all the cars that are going to complete runs finished. Once the Legrand comes to a stop. Which it now does. I think that's everyone round. Yeah, the Moonhawk never went anywhere, which is definitely out of the next round. I forgot the name of the car now. Barstow, yeah, just a little bit further would have made it, and yeah, the car's dead. One more roll and it would have crossed the finish line. But then, here we have today's winner, the Yodaphone McLaren. So, thanks for watching. Remember to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, leave a comment down below, subscribe if you do, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. And I'll see you all next time.